AI infrastructure is being built at a speed rarely seen in technology cycles, but beneath the surface, structural microfractures are already forming. This dynamic is known as capital overshoot. It occurs when a company deploys investment capital much faster than it can generate profitable demand for the technology it's building. The risk here isn't that AI technology will fail to perform. Instead, the vulnerability lies in the timing, the massive gap between when money is spent and when it actually starts to pay back. To navigate this, we're going to build a scorecard. Choose an AI-related stock you own, pull up its latest earnings transcript, and prepare a notepad for a 5-point checklist. Running this analysis yourself allows you to recalibrate your expectations and protect your portfolio before the market forces a correction. Step 1. Identify your company's core product and locate its Capex, the capital expenditure. This is the actual cash they are spending right now on physical hardware, data centers, and massive energy infrastructure. Compute capacity supply is scaling exponentially as hyperscalers commit billions to build the grid. Contrast that with profitable enterprise demand, which is moving more gradually. This expanding gap is the core indicator of an overshoot. This mismatch suggests companies are building for a level of market certainty that hasn't fully materialized in their revenue streams yet. If your company's spending is outstripping its proven monetization path, mark the first check on your scorecard. Step 2. Map your stock to its current economic phase. Every technology cycle moves through 3 specific stages. Phase 1 is scarcity. This is when hardware is in short supply, giving providers high pricing power and exceptionally strong profit margins. Phase 2 is balance. New competitors enter the field, alternative chips emerge, and pricing begins to normalize as the initial shortage eases. Phase 3 is the overshoot. This is where excess capacity leads to intense pricing pressure and declining returns on every new dollar invested. Categorizing your stock helps you avoid the assumption that today's premium pricing will be the baseline for the future. For step 3, we look for qualitative clues. Open that earnings transcript and use the Control-F function to search the text. We're looking for a shift in management's vocabulary. Specifically, look for terms like efficiency, optimize, and slowing Capex. Compare these results to previous quarters. Earlier in the cycle, you likely saw aggressive language focused on scaling and building at any cost. If those defensive, cost-cutting terms are suddenly appearing more frequently, mark the third check on your scorecard. When the corporate narrative shifts from build to optimize, it's a strong signal that the cycle is turning toward a capacity glut. Step 4 is the return on invested capital, or ROIC. Rather than looking at total revenue, focus on the incremental profit the company earns on every new dollar it spends. This chart shows how ROI compression works. While total revenue, the green bars, continues to rise, the red line shows that the actual returns on new spending are declining. This compression indicates that the company is growing less efficiently, often because their massive infrastructure investments are sitting underutilized. Finally, step 5, classify the business model. Is your company an enabler or a builder? The distinction is critical. Enablers are typically hardware providers with high pricing power. Builders are cloud and service providers who absorb the massive financial risk. Identifying a builder with declining ROI is critical. It's where valuation risk hides. Review your finished scorecard. These 5 metrics provide a clear view of the structural health of your investment beyond the general market enthusiasm. While AI will likely create immense value in the long term, this exercise identifies which specific companies are actually positioned to capture it efficiently. Completing this analysis moves you away from following the crowd and toward a strategy rooted in capital discipline. There is real satisfaction in building a clear, objective foundation for your own financial decisions and taking full control of your future. Understanding these mechanics makes you a more independent investor, better prepared for the shifts in the technology cycle. Subscribe to Suburban DIY and keep building a life you own.